Hello everyone!
Hey!
And welcome to Uncut Gaming.
Well, we don't edit our videos.
But we are farmers. We've decided according to the rules to leave the city because we've had enough of it. There's too much noise, pollution, and kids.
Have you smelled livestock?
And that's according to the rules. And we decided to be a farmer in the second half of the 20th century. And we are going to we're going to build fields.
Of green.
Right. Raise livestock.
Of green as well.
Yes, of red. We're gonna construct some equipment, and then we're gonna score lots of points using our buildings, which are end of game scoring.
Yep.
Okay. This is so Fields of Green is based on
another remake, game, isn't it?
Yes, I don't remember the original.
It's a retheme.
It's a retheme of a space-themed card game. It's a card drafting game. Mm-hmm. Although we are two players, so we're going to play a two-player variant where we're going to pick cards instead of draft cards, which is essentially the same. And we're also playing with the expansions. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to give a rough overview of everything.
Sure. Including
the expansions, and then we'll go over the rules as we go along, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we're basically playing 4 rounds. 4 rounds. At the beginning of every round, except for the first, we are going to get
an upkeep.
Right. 1 food, 2 water, and 3 money. We start off with more, right?
Yep.
For every round except for the first, we're gonna reveal a new event, which will do something. And then we're gonna each one of us is gonna select cards from these 4 decks. We're gonna shuffle everything up, all 12 of them. We're gonna display 6 of them here.
Yes.
Then we're gonna pick cards. We could either build the cards, we can build more water towers that'll help us grow our fields. We'll be able to get more silos, which will help us store more food to feed to the livestock. Right?
And we will have various constructions and equipment and
buildings,
stuff.
Right. And we can also discard cards for money if we want to. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's the base game.
Yes. Now in the I know the Grand Fair. Yes, the Grand Fair expansion.
Yes.
We are adding end of game awards.
Mm-hmm.
So
these two.
In this game, we are going to score 4 points if we have the most amount of immediate
cards.
These are
cards with the text immediate on them.
Yes. And the player with the most amount of money gets 3 points.
Yep.
Yes? Okay.
At the end of the game.
At the end of the game. Right. Then we have attractions. Mm-hmm. So this attraction will allow us to gain specific equipment tiles.
Yep.
This attraction will allow us to gain VP by paying money according to the number of livestock.
Yeah, but you have to choose one of the subtypes of livestock that's not meat.
Yeah. And this will allow us to pay food for end of game scoring.
Yep.
And during the game bonuses, water, money, or points.
Yes.
Okay. We also have our early planning card, which we drafted before.
We picked one of the 2 options.
Right. Which is basically one-time discount.
When you place on top of it.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we can start. I'm the first player for this round, so I'm going to select which cards do I want first, right? I'm going to go with the recommendation. So if you can take 3 yellows, 3 fields, 2 livestock,
2 reds,
and 1 construction.
Yellow. That is yours. Now I'm gonna be a rebel, and I'm gonna take 2, 2, 2.
Okay, and then you can shuffle everything together. Again, this is the 2-player mode.
Yeah, it's a bit different, but it's
so
not substantially
all 12
different.
Together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then you can display 6 cards here, and then I'm going to be the first one to pick a card.
Still shuffling.
Okay.
Not that it actually... it does matter a bit.
Maybe a bit.
Okay, so
6 cards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So we have a woodshed,
Yeah.
chickens, cherry trees. Cherry trees is nice. I don't remember them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we
Wheat.
basically So we have 3 fields, specifically this card which needs 3 money and 1 water, and then it has a harvest phase, which is sort of end of the game, end of the round, engine running phase, right? And there are immediate cards.
Mm-hmm. Since we did have the immediate max thingy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I am going to pick the. So this is poultry. This is poultry. Okay, this card refers to our main water tower.
Oh, that's
So
why it's
that's
a different
important.
color.
Yeah, the different color is just a printing issue, but it should be a regular field. It just comes from the expansion. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the cherry tree, and I'm gonna build it on top of my early planning, which means that I don't have to pay anything for it except for 1 water. And then it says get 2 food. If water from the main water tower was spent to build the cherry tree, get an additional food. So I just get 3 food, which I can then place. I have to place food somewhere, so I'll place them on my silo.
I'm gonna take the apricot trees and I'm gonna place them over here, and they don't do anything at the moment, but I do get 2 money back.
Okay. Yep. I will get. Didn't you? Oh, right. Okay, so now that we've drafted 2 cards, 2 new cards are added. Yes, so now we have goats.
And fertilizer.
Okay. I think I'll take. Get an equipment for each adjacent field. Interesting. So I'll take the wheat and place it over here. That'll cost me 3, and it's in a harvest type, so it doesn't activate yet. Your turn.
I'm gonna get the fertilizer shed.
Very good.
So I get an equipment for each adjacent field, which is only 1.
Okay.
And it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So now I get to choose an equipment. I can take one of these 4, or I can take my chances with what's in the burlap bag.
Yes, we haven't shown.
It's a fabulous burlap bag. Burlap?
Burlap.
Yeah, said it correctly. Why are you doubting me, honey?
I didn't doubt you.
I doubted myself. Discard this to get 2 food. That's not horrible, actually. Actually, that makes a bit of sense. I don't think it matters where I put it.
So whenever you draft an equipment tile, you have to place it on a type that matches the equipment that you drafted, right? So this is a field. It says field, so you're putting it on a field.
Yeah.
Great. It says that you can just discard it to get 2 food. Okay, great. So 2 new cards are added.
Yep. Does this get refilled?
Yes.
You can give me the burlap.
Sure.
I'll just handle it for the rest of the game.
Okay, so we have much livestock now.
Yes, all the livestocky.
This is another immediate. Get 3 money if there are no poultry within 2. Also get an equipment. That's nice. So I don't have any poultry. I'm gonna put this one, I guess, over here maybe. We'll remember that this is mine. I need to pay food for it, and then I get 3 money. 1, 2, 3, and then I get an equipment.
Okay, so you can pick an equipment.
This water tower has +1 range. Yeah. So I'm gonna take the hoses, because by default the water which I will have to pay to maintain my fields can only go up to 2 spaces away. So now this one allows it to go up to 3 spaces away.
Very good, honey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the chickens.
Refilled. This is refilled.
Yes, but I'm not taking any equipment, so there's no rush.
No, but I want to see whether I want to buy something, because we can buy them.
So this is a reaper. You may discard this instead of paying the field's harvest cost.
Okay. So it's a
Sure.
one-time kind of. Yeah. Okay.
Harvest you may pay to get. Ooh, that's nice, but later. Okay, so I took the chickens. I pay 1 to place the chickens. This requires no cereal and no vegetables, so that's fine. Okay, so this says pay up to free food. For each one, get paid free coins. So I discard this to make it into 2 food, and this is free. So now I get a 10, please.
That's very nice.
Yes, I discarded equipment. I guess I keep like around for something.
Yeah.
Okay, that was my turn.
2 cards.
And the 2 cards.
Didn't you pick a building? Oh no, you didn't. Right, you got 2, 2, 2. Right. Okay. Get 6, get 3 if there are fields, get 1 food if there are 3 or more livestock within 2, 3 or more, get an additional 1. 3 or more, so that's not going to happen. Count 1 food less for each adjacent field. Costs 1 food less for each adjacent field. Get 6 money. But I think I'll get the poultry. So it costs me 2. And it's a harvest effect. Get 3 money. If there are no fields within 3, get an additional money. So that's not going to happen for now, but that's okay. So I'm just going to put it over here.
You say for now. Well, you could always use the crop circle to teleport your wheat to the other side. It's an option. I'm not a fan of the goats.
So as you can see, basically fields turn water into food, livestock turn food into money, and hopefully, and buildings generate end of game VP based on the configuration.
Need to pay 3.
You need to pay 3, okay. Here you go.
Thank you. I also need to pay 1 water.
Okay.
And I get 2 food. If adjacent to a silo, which it is, also get an equipment.
Okay.
So I now choose an equipment. Sure. This gives me 1 water.
Okay.
And I can, during the action phase, move water from any other water tower to this one.
That's nice.
Yeah,
you
it
have
is.
Pipes. Okay.
There are no more cards to draw, honey. You have to pick from those 4.
Yeah.
You could use the crop circle.
No, I cannot. Water, get 1 food if there are 3 or more livestock. Within 2, get an additional 1. Pumpkins. Vegetables. Wherever a building is built within 2, get 2. Interesting. But I think I want food generation. So I'll take this one. Get 1 if there are 3 or more livestock within 2. That's fine. So that'll cost me 3. Yeah. You can refill that.
Yes, I can. I'm not happy with the cards we got.
Yeah, me neither.
Those
Not very interesting.
Yeah, my turn, right?
Yeah.
End game. For each turn on the silo, you may pay 1 to get 1. So that's like 4 VP. It's not amazing.
For each food on this silo, okay.
It's nice. It's just not very good. How much food do I generate on the harvest phase?
These 2. And then
I'm gonna pay 3.
Okay.
So I can buy an equipment out of turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna get this.
Okay.
Which means that I can pay 2 food to get 5 money. Which isn't too bad. And now I have to do my main action.
Yep. So the reason that you put your marker on this is because you can do this once per round.
Yes. So I'm gonna take the crop circle.
Okay.
And choose another location in your farm and move it to an empty space. Place the crop circle where that previously was. Sure, I'll do this.
Okay.
And I need to get 8 back.
Okay.
It's still 2 VP.
What?
The crop circle itself. So it's not that bad. It's just pointless.
Yep.
Your turn.
Yep. So because it's my turn, I think I'll use the pie eating contest. So this works as follows. Before your turn, you can spend food in order to advance once, and if it's a row with things on it, you can take them. Things. Tokens. So now it's my turn, and I think I will, for each adjacent. Yeah, but I wanted this one. So I'll just take this one and put it perhaps here, and then pay 3.
Took the goats because I don't have any option.
And 3.
And I'm gonna get a water silo instead of them. Remind me where those are?
Over there.
Over here.
A water tower, you meant?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly what I meant. So I put the water tower over here. I pay 2, right?
And then you get 3 water with the water tower.
Yes.
So here you go.
Because it comes pre-watered.
Yeah.
Okay, and that was the first year.
Yeah. So before we move to the next, we are going to do the harvest phase, which basically this works at the same time, but we can do it one after the other just for the first time.
Yeah, I'll start.
So basically you have to feed all the cards that have a harvest effect.
Not necessarily. You have to feed all the cards that have a cost.
Yeah.
I have some stuff that are harvest that I think don't have a cost, but I'm not sure.
Okay, you're maybe right.
In my case, I take water from the tower and I put it over here. That's a distance of 2. Get 1 food if there are no cereal.
Right.
And gain 1 food. If there are no cereal or vegetable fields, let's pretend that's over. The hell did I do?
I don't remember.
1 second, I can quite easily fix this.
Sure. Excuse us, viewers. Okay. So now you're doing this, yes?
Yes, if there are no cereal or vegetable fields within the range of 2, which there are none, you get an additional food.
Okay. So food has to, so like we mentioned, water has to come from a water tower to a range of up to 2. Food that you generate have to immediately go to an empty space on a silo.
Yeah, I will, however, use my feeder during the harvest phase. You may pay 2 to get 5.
Okay.
So if you could give me 5 coins.
That's it?
Yeah, that was a very simple harvest phase.
All right. So for me, I have to feed or water the wheat field, which will gain me a food and a VP. And then 1, 2, 3, this goes here.
Yeah, and that's because of your equipment. Otherwise, your water couldn't have gotten that far.
Yeah. And then get 1 food if there are 3 or more livestock, which they're not. So that's just 1 food. And this one. Food can go everywhere. It doesn't have to be adjacent. So food, get 3 points, 3 money, sorry. If there are no fields within 3, which there are, so that's it. So now everything that was spent goes back. And
In
we
my case,
start.
it's just this one.
And we start the next round, so you'll be the first player. This resets, and now we reveal an event.
Yes, now we take out the event. This is our first event, agricultural research. Each player draws an additional location card during this year's upkeep phase.
Yay!
Amazing. So
Okay,
I
start.
get to choose 7 cards. I'm gonna take 2, 2, 2, and an additional 1 because it's a special year.
Okay.
What about you, honey?
I'm gonna pick, I think, 2 buildings. Oh, wait, we forgot something. Livestock. So at the end of every round, you can refill the equipment show. Each one of us can count up the amount of livestock cards that they have of a single type. So for example, for me, it's going to be poultry. That is not, by the way, meat. And then you can pay up coins to advance on this little track, which gives you VP. So I'm going to advance 2 by paying 2 coins to advance here. And then at the end of the game I'm going to have 1 point. Great. Okay, so...
You took 2 cards.
2 buildings.
There should be 9 here.
Yeah. So I think I want to get more. So that's 2. That's 5. Right? So I'm going to take another 5. Sorry, 7. Right. So it's going to be...
I think that the bottom
2.
one should remain.
Yeah.
Like
2.
Timeline.
Yeah.
Wise.
Yeah.
Do we now still put 6 down or do we put 7 down?
No, we put 6 down.
Fine.
Okay.
I'm shuffling, honey.
Shuffle away.
I am shuffling away. Okay, so a farmhouse, a river, another river, and a greenhouse. A third. Someone didn't shuffle.
Yeah. Do you want to switch it?
I want to see if there are more. If there are more, then yeah. No, there aren't anymore.
Okay. Great. So let's see. We have, let's do it like this. We have the packing house, which gets, at the end of the game, it's 2 points for every 2 fields of the same type in your farm. So you want to have matching pairs. The farmhouse is 8 points minus the number of empty spaces within 2 from this one. So for example, here, it doesn't want to be next to empty spaces, but so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Get 8 points minus the number of empty spaces within 2.
Yes.
Yeah. So it wants to be in the center of the farm.
Yeah. You get 2 VP for every field.
So pairs. For every 2 fields.
Yes,
So
of
you
the
wanna
same
have
type.
Pairs.
Type refers to this.
Yeah, fruit, vegetables, cereal. They don't have to be adjacent the fields, right?
No, they're just in the farm.
Yeah. The greenhouse is you may apply the ability of an adjacent field without paying its cost if it's a harvest ability. You may apply the ability of but it's immediate. It's one time. This one, all these 3 apparently, which come from a different expansion. I see. I think it comes from a one of the mini expansions. Get 2 food. You may then apply the ability of a livestock within 3 without paying its cost if it's a harvest ability. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so you go first. So lots of cereals apparently.
Yep. So I'm gonna start with, it's within 3, right? Without paying its cost if it's a harvest ability. But if it's an immediate, I still need to pay the cost. That's not necessarily beneficial to me. Maybe it is. I don't know. You may apply the ability of an adjacent field. I think I'll take this one.
Oh, wait. We had to receive 1.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's important. 1 food.
1 water.
1 food. 2 water.
I only get 1.
Okay. And 3 coins, because that is important. So 3 and 3. Here we go.
Sure. Actually, that food makes this worthwhile for me. So I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna pay one water, and I'm gonna pay 3 coins for it. And this gives me 2 food, and you may apply the ability, no need, of a livestock, which is this one, within 3, which applies. So this is pay up to 3 food. For each one, get 3 coins. So that'll be 10 coins.
Here you go. Okay, great. My turn.
Look at me, Mr. Megabucks.
Mr. Megabucks. Okay. I'm going to take the farmhouse, I think. But before that, I want to... Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 food.
Yes.
To move up here and take the water.
Sure.
Okay. Now I'm going to spend 7 and take the farmhouse and put it right here. Right here? Yes.
So we have 2 new cards. We have oxen and a packing house.
Okay.
Which is probably a lot less interesting than it sounds. And the oxen is get 1 coin for each other location within 2 of a harvest ability.
Again, 1 coin for each other location within 2 with a harvest ability. Okay.
Sure, I'll place it over here, running out of space already.
Yeah.
And this will cost me 3, so I get 2.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you, honey. Maybe no, it'll stay here. That kind of means I have to expand, and there's not enough room for this.
So we can...
Yeah, I think we should push these up a bit, even though the way you arranged them was...
Fabulous.
Fab. Okay, that way
if we'll need more room, we can take these cards out.
Yeah, let's...
So
your
can do
turn.
that, yeah. Okay, so I am going to...
You bought the farmhouse.
Yeah, I did. I won the 8 points.
That's expensive. You go, honey.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 fields of the... Oh, so it's another packing house. Okay, so I would make the ability of an adjacent field. Not a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Get 2, you may then apply livestock within 3. So under poultry, girls and equipment. Get 3. Okay. Within 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'm gonna place the farm here. The field, sorry. And I need to pay 1 water and 3 coins for it. And then I get 2 food. And then I can apply the ability of a livestock. So this livestock. Yes? Oh.
Oh?
My mistake.
Are you looking at the subtype as meat?
Yeah.
I think it's fine if it's a subtype. There are animals that are purely meat.
Oh. Okay.
I could be wrong about this, but I remember there being subtypes.
Okay. Right.
You want to check?
Yeah, I think I read the rules wrong where it says every type of meat. I think. Let's see.
Well, they should be within range. Either way, it's my turn.
Wait, I need to activate this, which says I get 3 coins back. So I basically paid... but I have a cereal. Okay. Other than meat, either dairy, poultry, or work.
Is there a way to buy food throughout the round? No, right?
To buy food now.
Okay.
You could discard cards for money.
No, I'm not low on money. I want food.
Yeah.
I want to get the ducks. But I cannot.
Maybe one of these?
I'm trying to read.
Choose one type of livestock other than meat, either dairy, poultry, or work. Okay.
Dairy, poultry, or work. So I think that if it's poultry and meat,
then it's fine.
Let me see if I can find one that's solely meat, and that'll call it. Okay. Jesus, camels.
The bison. Yeah, this one. That's just meat.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So subtypes count.
Yeah. Okay. So it's your turn, I think. Yes.
Yeah, it is. Now that we're done rules
lawyering
ourselves. I don't want to buy anything. That's one of my problems.
So
but I'm gonna get the packing house.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter where it is. So it can just magically be here.
Okay.
Your turn, honey.
I think I'm going to prepare for the future. And let's say I'm going to discard. Oh, I do want the ducks. Okay, so let's do that later. Get 3 if there are no poultry. Then I also get an equipment. So I can put this one here.
And there are no poultry within a range of 2.
So first of all, I get 3, and then I get an equipment. So what are the equipments again?
You may discard this instead of paying this field's harvest cost.
Next.
Livestock of this type built within 3 cost 1 less. And this is endgame max 4, 1 coin, and this is the same thing. This is for a silo, for each food on the silo, and this is for each adjacent field. Max 4, max 4.
Okay, so I'll choose 3. Draw 3 and choose 1.
I give you 3.
Thanks.
With your permission,
I wonder whether these get refreshed every round. So again, fences and sacks, which is not good. And again, for each adjacent livestock, you may pay 1. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just put this one over, and I can play it. I have to place it on a livestock. Okay, so I'll place it over here. These go back to the bag.
Sure, honey. I have bagged them. I'm gonna buy the garlic, and if I could have 8 back.
8?
Yes.
Back. Here you go.
So I bought my garlic. And now it's your turn.
Okay. So, so sheep. Oh, hello. But those are dairy. But that's going to be a point perhaps. Get 4, then get for each other dairy within 2. Okay. Packing house. You have the field. There are 3 or more livestock within 2. And then the tool cabin for each location within 2 with an equipment on it. Okay. Sorry. You may pay 1 and get 1. Oh, that's interesting. I'll take the tools cabin for 3, and I'm gonna place it right over here. Yes. No. I'm gonna place it over here. For each location within 2. Yep. Okay, great. Your turn.
Let's see.
Let's help you by moving these 2 out of the way.
Sure.
Remember them.
Yeah. You can spread them.
Okay.
So I'm still thinking chickens is immediate. I want stuff with harvest. Harvest is sheep. Sure. I'm buying sheep. That'll cost me 3.
Okay.
I'm not even sure I generate enough food, but we'll get there.
I'll take the. You see me pay up to 3 for 1 pay, get 3. Oh, that's nice. So, poultry, fields, livestock, the 3 or more within 2. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, and I do want this. Okay, so that's gonna cost me 1 coin, and then I can pay up to 3. Let's make sure that I generate enough food. Get 1 food. So that's 2 food. That's 3 food. I need 1 food. I need. That's it. Okay, so I can take all 3 and convert them into $9. Your turn.
Changing my mind about the last thing I did.
Okay.
This is field. This is cereal. So I'm gonna put it over here. This costs 1 water and 3 coins. So I'd like 2 back. And I get I get 2 food and that's it.
Okay.
Desperate for food.
Yeah. Okay.
So now it's your turn.
I'm going to get 1 for each non-field location within 2. Nah. Fine. I'm gonna take the watchdogs and convert it into a water tower by spending 2 coins.
Looking for water towers.
Yeah,
Found one.
Place it right over here, I think.
Very good. I'm gonna take the greenhouse. I'm gonna put it on top of the early planning, which means it only costs 1, and it will cost me a water, and it immediately activates an adjacent field.
Okay.
So this just gives me 1 food.
Okay.
Which is still not bad.
And with my last card, I'm going to...
Yeah, you want the packing house? You want to pack fruit for you?
Nope. I think I'm gonna just convert it into a silo.
Okay, so this gets discarded and you get a silo.
Thank you. I'm gonna put it right over here.
Okay, so this year is over.
Yes.
Let's move on to the harvest phase.
Okay, so I think we can do it at the same time, right? There's no point.
2 food over here, 1 food over here.
Water for 1. So you can...
This gets water for an additional food, and there's
coin.
no fruit.
1.
This gets a water and
food and
gives me 2 food,
into 1, 2, 3. So
which is nice.
2 food for this.
And that is it. I don't have anything that has not been paid, so these 2.
So this needs to go here.
Get
There
removed.
are no fields within 3. No. So I do get only 3.
This I'll put over here
Harvest.
because I can with my ability.
So 1 coin for each location within 2 with an equipment on it. That's just 1. I'm going to pay 1.
Just 4.
So I'm going to pay 1.
Get 1 for each
To get
location
1
within
VP.
2 of a
So
harvest
that's
ability.
And that's it.
So that's 1, 2, 3. Sure, that's a 3 coins. And additionally, you may pay 2 food and get 5 coins. Do I want to use it? I'm a bit worried about it because I might have stuff that require... Oh no, I do get what? 1 food?
1 food, 2 water, and 3 coins.
Okay, so I'm gonna use them for the 5 coins because I'm poor AF.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Livestock.
I just advance 1.
I advance 3. So that'll cost me 1, 2, 4. Okay, so that's 6 in return. I want to see whether the exhibition show,
so you
equipment
said
show,
two water.
At the end of a round, all equipment tiles left on the round or remove. Yeah. Yep. So the equipment tiles get refreshed every round.
Sure.
Yeah. So we'll see. Perhaps we'll see something more interesting. Okay. And now, in terms of upkeep, we each get our 3 money. 1, 2.
I took my 2 water and 1 food. I'm just missing the money.
And if you can give me 1 water and 2, 1 food and 2 water.
There you go, honey.
Thanks.
And event, right?
Oh, right.
Local buyers. Look, honey, he's selling her stuff.
Okay. During this year, players who go to market, which means selling a card for 2 money, may sell up to 3 food instead of just 2. Each food sold provides an additional 1. So
that's useless nonsense, but it's an event and it's happening.
Yeah.
So we'll keep it open just in case.
Okay. So now I'm first player, right?
Yes, you get the big trucky truck.
Okay.
Comes with a flannel shirt.
Okay. So I want 2.
Yes.
What do they recommend for this phase? They recommend 2. Okay. So 2, 2, 1, and 1. Let's see what happens. Where's the thing? Whenever a building is built within 2.
1.
I need to remember this one.
2. Okay. Let me just shuffle them.
Yeah. And I'll try to arrange these. Maybe I'll move them a little bit.
I'm sorry, my field is growing, honey.
Yeah.
I have such a big field.
Okay. Here we go. Yep.
Oxen, oxen, barley, barley.
Barley markers, farmer's market.
Apple trees and tractor shed.
Okay. So oxen is get 1 for every other location within 2 with a horse. What? Get it? What?
I'm just reading them and being disappointed.
Okay. Get 1 for each field livestock that you have 2 or more in your farm. For each field and livestock that you have 2 or more times. Turkeys, ducks, chickens, ducks. Okay. Get equipment. Fine. So I'm gonna pay 3. 2. Get 1 point. 1, 2. Okay. I'm gonna put the farmer's market down below here, and because I built a building within 2, I get 1 point.
Apple trees. Your turn. We have turkeys and a grocery store opening up.
Oh, get 1 for every 10 you have. I think
that works well with the max money.
Yeah, and we also were getting 1 for every 3.
So that's probably additionally.
Yeah, additionally. Yeah. Okay, so I will take the poultry for 2. And I will place them over here.
I'm gonna take the oxen.
Okay.
Okay, so I took the oxen. I have to pay 3.
Okay.
So if I could get 2 back. Thank you, honey. And then these two magically open up.
Rabbits. X is equal to the current year minus 1. Get money equal to twice the current year. Because they are multiplying.
Yep, it's cute, but meh.
Yeah, get 1 point for every 10.
It is cheap though.
Barley, tractor equipment. I do have something that wants equipment. Where is it again? I had something. Oh, for each location within 2 with equipment on it, you may pay 1 and get 1. Okay. So I'll take the tractor shed, paying 4. 1, 2. Placing it over, doesn't really matter. I'm going to place it over into, let's place it over here. And then what are the equipment tiles over there?
The equipment tiles are baskets, which each upkeep give you 2 money, but that's all they do.
Okay.
Upkeep, put 1 water on this water tower. That's nice.
Yeah.
And the Reaper, which is you may discard instead of paying the field's harvest cost. And Chainsaw. Construction and buildings built within 2 cost 1 coin less. That's nice.
Yeah.
As is the large tank.
Do any of them, so what are the types that need to go onto?
The large tank needs to go on a water tower, and the chainsaw needs to go on a construction. The baskets go on livestock, and the Reaper goes into a field
okay,
or a harvest.
So I'm gonna get an equipment. I'm gonna get the equipment that goes onto the construction.
Sure, that's free. Coins to the bank. Do you have free coins, honey?
Ongoing. What?
Do you have free coins?
Why do I need to?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. And you took my burlap.
Yeah. Certain building within 2 cost 1 less. Okay.
Ooh, walkie-talkies.
Okay, what do they do?
Increase a building's range by 1. So if it says within X, then now you have within X plus 1.
Okay.
So my turn, right? I'm gonna get the barley. I'm gonna put it over here. Well, tough titties. And I have to pay 1 coin. And then these 2 open up. An advanced water tower.
Let's switch one of them.
Oh, we have 17 grocery stores. Yeah, let's just
replace 2. So get 2 more. I just didn't shuffle them well enough.
Bad, honey.
Yeah. So okay, guest house. Get 1 VP for each different type of field and livestock within 3. So that's nice. The carpentry, get 1 VP for each construction in your farm. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. I am going to, because I only have 2 money now, I need to get rid of a card, and I'll get rid of the.
Does this get? Do I get this full?
Counts as a water tower, and it has a range of 3. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm buying that.
Yeah.
Unless you're selling it.
No, you can go ahead and take that. So I'm gonna first get rid of, let's say, this one.
Get rid. You mean you took it and then
I go to market, right? And I will also pay up 1 food in order to get 3 coins. No, not 3.
A total of 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you may sell for 3. Each sold an additional 1, right? So that's 5 coins.
Very good.
Because it's a 2 plus a 2 plus a 1.
I get the advanced water tower. Plopping it over yonder. And that'll be 4 water. Bless you, water tower. Okay, and that's it. Now it's your turn. You have oxen, rabbits, grocery stores, and guest houses.
Okay, I'm gonna take the. Okay, I'm gonna take the rabbits and put them over here. That's gonna cost me 2.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe different type. Yeah, maybe I'll take this one. It's gonna cost me a lot of money, but I think it's worth it because for each. What was it? Where's the? Whenever builds within 2, get 1. Right. So maybe 1, 2, 1, 2. Fine, I'll take. I do want this though, but I do need to plan within 3. Yeah, I think it'll be worth it. Okay, paying 6 and placing it over here. Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna take the grocery store and pray.
Okay. I'm gonna get rid. It doesn't matter. I only have 1 coin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get rid of this, let's say, for 2 money. You can do the same.
Yep. And not even going to market.
Okay. End of the harvest phase.
Harvest phase.
Okay. So again, this is this. Can you put the water and food here?
Yes.
Okay. So this is.
We get the additional water later, right?
Right, afterwards.
Sure.
At the beginning of the next round. Okay, this goes here. So this goes here. And 1 VP. So this is a fiber. Okay. Harvest, I see that their title is in green. That helps. Okay. So I can put this one over here. Get 3 if there are no fields.
This is 1, 2. This is 3. And this is 1.
That's it.
Oh, if there are no cereal or vegetable fields, and
For
this
each
is
location
a fruit
within 2
field.
with an equipment on it, so there are 2.
Awesome.
So I pay 2 to get 2.
So I need 1, 2, 3, 4
to get
5, 6, and then these 2. So these.
Then this one is paying 1 food,
5.
gain 3. If there are no fields within 3, 1, 2, 3 there. There is just the 1. Okay. So that's 3 money.
Get 4 and then 1 for each additional dairy, of which I have none. So I need to get a
and these
4,
go
1 for each location within 2 of harvest ability. So that's 1, 2, 3, and this is also 1, 2, 3. So these will be a 6. I don't seem to be generating very much money, but I am trying.
Okay. So next up, the livestock exhibition. So again, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So theoretically, I can pay 1, 2, 4, 6. That's really expensive. 2, 4, 6, 9, which I don't have.
I'm just gonna.
That's also a problem because
pay 2 because I have to work.
How will I be generating money throughout this round? I have 1.
Through the power of friendship, honey.
Right. Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
Well, you're better off than I am. Not fiscally. Fiscally, you're screwed. But VP-wise.
I think I'm gonna do it twice.
Okay, so I moved you 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Very good, honey.
That's 3 points. Yeah, that's fine. And then you can refill the equipment show if you want. And then I'm gonna give us our upkeep.
I gave myself mine, except for the money.
Okay.
So just upkeep yourself.
Yep. And
The bag is nice. It has a cute feel to it.
this is yours. This is mine. What are the new equipments?
A scarecrow, which is placed on a field. Harvest if there are 4 or more fields within 2. Get 1 VP.
Okay.
So that's a max of 1 VP. That's literally what you'll be paying for it.
Max of 1 VP.
Yeah, because it's each harvest phase.
Oh, okay.
And we have one more.
Yeah.
End of game, each adjacent field, you may pay 1 coin to get 1 VP.
Okay.
Extremely meh. Though I could just put it here and get free VP. That's not that bad. Ongoing livestock of this type built within free cost 1 less.
Okay.
Upkeep, get 1 food, and that's it. I think that I'm first player because you were first player last time. Wait.
New event.
Yes. Okay, advanced machinery.
Ooh.
Each player gets an equipment. I'm first player, honey, so I get my equipment first. I'll just put it over here, and I'm really not obligated to use it.
No.
For each adjacent field, you may pay 1. So that's what, 2. Do I have a place where it'll be worth free?
It has to go in a field?
Yes. I'll try and make it work. If I put it here, I might somehow magically.
You want to see? Yeah. Okay, and while you're doing it, I'm going to look at these. Upkeep 1, no, or livestock. Cost you 1 less. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and this goes onto a livestock, so I'm going to put it over here. Within 3, so that's basically 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe over there as well. But I do need cost you building, construction buildings. Yeah, I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, that's nice. For each adjacent livestock. Yeah. Okay.
So I took my card. I think I took 1, 2, and 3.
Buildings?
Yes. 3 buildings, 2 fields, 1 livestock.
Okay. I am going to take 3 livestock, please.
Wow, you're going ham on that poultry, aren't you?
Yeah, I need money.
Hehe, ham on the poultry.
And then I'm going to take different field and longer. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 and 1. 2
and 1. Amusingly, usually we take comic amounts of buildings.
Right, but I'm thinking of generating points
money.
Other things.
Money, money, money.
Okay.
Still shuffling.
Sure.
And shuffled.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, great. Let's see what we have. We have
a hydroponic garden. Get 1 VP.
Sure.
Get 1 VP for each water tower within free.
Okay.
So that's okay-ish. We have the packing house. Get 2 VP for every 2 fields of the same type in your farm. Okay. And corn. Get 2 food. If there are 2 or more silos within 2, get an additional food. Tannery. Get VP equal to the distance of the tannery from the main silo. So that's nice. I can dump it over here, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
Which isn't amazing for 6 coins, but it's not bad. Okay, orange trees get 1 food. They're cheap too. Buffaloes get get for money. If you have more dairy livestock than each other player, get an additional 2. I have 1 dairy, and if I'm not mistaken, you have 0.
Correct.
Okay, so sure.
Okay, you go.
Buffaloes, like buffalo me.
Okay. Let's see. Spend these 2 for another coin. I can spend these 2 for another water. Get 2 food. I'm not going to generate food.
You guys forgive me for just putting my buffaloes all over the place, right?
If you want, you can move the...
No, it's okay.
Let's see.
And this is an equipment that you're never going to buy, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Upkeep, get 1 food.
Yeah. This is not good. So first location of the
Girl.
I need to generate money at the end of the game. How do I do that?
With the magic of money generation.
Fine. I am going to take the hydroponic garden and sell it.
Sure. Sold for 2 coins.
So I can sell it for 2 coins, and if that's another coin, or a water, or a VP. Yeah, let's just sell it for 2 coins.
Okay, and we have 2 new ones, the llamas and the camels. You may pay the harvest cost of an adjacent field to apply its ability. For each food you would get 3 instead. That's a bit underwhelming.
The location within 2, you may pay 1 and get 3. Okay.
You may pay... Oh, so that's immediate. Wait, so get 1 food for each non-cereal within. So that's just 2. So if I pay it here, I pay 1 in a food, but I get 6. No, I get 9. That's not bad for me. I'm doing that.
You're taking what? The llamas?
I'm taking the llamas.
Okay. Here you go. 9.
And they have an immediate effect,
9.
so that's 9, yes.
What did you spend? You spent a coin, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted that. Let's see. That's okay.
The magic of first player.
I need to be generating money. Whenever you build a location within 2, you may pay 1 food and get 3 around the camels. Okay. Fine. Let's put the camels over here because I would want to... What do I want? Oh, I would want to... Yeah, ongoing constructions and buildings. Yeah. Within 2 cost 1 less. Within 2 VP. This is... Yeah.
Sorry, these 2 get added. The oats and the zucchinis. But first of all, I'm gonna pay 6 to get the tannery and just put it over here.
That's cute.
Yeah, that works.
Did you pay 6?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
As YouTube is my witness.
The zucchini and the oats get 1 if they're in the on this field. Get an additional 1. Get 2 if the water was spent from different water towers. Get an additional 1. That's funny. If you build a location within 2, you may pay 1 food to get 3. Okay. So I'll just pay the 1 to get this. Put it over. I won't have enough water. Can I place it here? This is 2. No, this is bad. This is really bad. food. What do I do with food? Fine, fine, fine. Let's do this here. Yeah, your turn.
I'm just doing a food count.
Oh, this is also important. Get one for every type of field and location. Yeah. Field in livestock. Yeah. Fruit, cereal.
So water-wise, I'm fine because I just need 4 water. But food-wise, get one if there's an adjacent, so that's 2 food. Get one for each water tower. I'm gonna get an additional water tower, so that's 3.
Yeah, that was wrong.
And then this is another 2, so I'm at 7. I am lacking 1 food. And if there's an equipment on this field, get an additional. Water was spent from 2. Okay, so I'm gonna get this for 4. And it's your turn.
I think this will probably not work. Let's see. I'm gonna generate 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, 3 food. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3 food for now. So that's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna spend these 2 food in order to advance here to just take the coin. And then I'm gonna spend the 3 coins. Oh, yes. Yeah.
To buy the ostriches.
To buy the ostriches, yes.
Very good.
At a location within 2, you may pay 1 food to get 3. I don't have any. So I might as well just, I'm gonna put this here. Livestock within 3 costs 1 less. Oh, okay.
Amazing, you get
so
1
revert
coin
everything.
back.
Do I want the... yeah, let's revert.
Either the water or the VP.
Yeah, I will make that decision later. I don't have to make it now.
Amazing. I pay 2 to get a Wassertava.
Okay. Remember that you get...
Yes, there's a penalty, I remember.
Not a penalty, but at the end of the game, you will get 1 VP for every empty water tower because you have been efficient.
Almost the same as a penalty, but yes.
Yeah. Lastly, to get 3, that's better. Equipment, buildings cost 1 less. I have 0 money, so what am I thinking of? So I can spend...
You can go to market, yeah.
Right. Right. So I'll just go to market with this one and get 2.
I was gonna get that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The other one's not as good for me.
Terribly sorry.
Does food get converted to something?
Yes, so at the end of the game, you get 1 point for every 2 food in your silos.
1 point for every 2 food in my silos. Okay. Harvest, if there are 4 more fields within 2, get a VP. And this gets put on a field. I'll buy this for 2 coins. And not sure if I want an equipment on that one. I think it doesn't matter.
Okay. And this one is going to be... I cannot build it. So this one's going to be sold for 2, and then I'm... I wonder whether... What's a location? Do you think a water tower and a silo are also locations? I don't know. Discard the chosen location.
I think that everything is a location.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Because if I convert this into, let's say, a silo, then I can pay 1 food to get 3 money, which I think I'll want.
Okay.
So I'll just get a silo. It's
I think you put them over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that costs 0. And then I will pay a food to get 3 money.
I'm taking 1 water from here to here. I can do it during the action phase, which is still now.
Yeah. And now we do the harvest 1 last time.
Yes, 1 last time.
So this goes over
Okay,
here.
so 1,
This goes
1 and 1,
food,
1,
coin.
2 and 3, and I have used up all my water.
Goes here to get
1 if there's an adjacent fruit field, get an additional.
There are no fields with this. There's this 3 money. And then...
Okay. Get 1 for each water tower within 2.
You may pay an additional food to get... So the current year. I think I'm going to have to do this. There are fields. That's 4. It's fine. Okay. So I just get 3. Did I take 3? No. It's 4. So that's a 3. And then I'm going to place this one here. Wait. I have 2 more. And I only need to do this. So that's fine. So I'm going to spend this to get 4.
3.
What? How?
3. So that's 2.
That's 3 from this one.
That's
3
2.
from this one. That's 3 from this one.
That's
So
2.
that's 3 threes.
And
That's
that's
fine.
2.
So I should get a 4 for these. That's okay. And then
Okay, so
show
that's gonna
everybody
be
this.
5.
And then I can put this last food over here.
Get 4.
There are
If
no
you have
fields
more
with
dairy
fields.
livestock, then each other player gets an additional 2. You don't have dairy, right?
Right.
Okay, great. So that's a 6.
Okay, so
Get 4, then for each other dairy
then
livestock
harvest
within
here,
2.
first location within
So that's
2.
a 5.
That's 2, so I may pay 2 to get 2. 1, 2.
Get 1 for each other location within 2 with a harvestable. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it. Are you doing your endgame?
The same. 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Okay.
Sorry for confusing you, but no. Just you know, food and money. Okay. So I have poultry, dairy, and work. So theoretically, I could advance 2 in this one. I can do that now, right?
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, and that'll cost me 4 coins.
Okay, I have 6 poultry. So
How much money do you have though?
Yeah.
Because that's gonna be 2, and from then on they're free. So that's 5, and that's 8, and 11.
11. Okay. I think I have 11.
You have more than 11?
Yeah, I have these 6.
So you can jump another time. You said you have 6 poultry.
Yes.
Great, so pay 14.
No, yes, 6 poultry.
Okay, so pay 14. And then you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because you're the first player to arrive, you get an additional 2 VP. Very good, honey.
So I paid the 6.
You paid the 14.
I need to pay 14.
Yes.
So that's 10. That's 14.
Very good.
Okay, great. I need the money. So that's 2 VP, which you gave me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now we're doing the end of the game, right?
Did I get food for this? If there are no cereal or vegetable, I don't think I did.
Okay.
Barely matters though. It's like 1 VP.
Okay. Right. So, end of the game. Let's see. Cards and tokens. So we just count up these,
Oh, sure.
right?
$22.
You're on 22. I'm on 26. 26. Okay, good. Equipment. Do you have end of the game equipment?
I have one, but I choose not to use it.
Okay. So I'll...
Actually, yeah, I'll use it.
Okay.
It's an additional point compared to not using it.
Okay.
But whatever.
So I have one equipment, end of the game for each adjacent livestock. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna pay the 3 to get the 3. Just the 3 points. I don't need to take them.
Oh, I took them.
Okay, so you took what?
2.
2. Okay.
Money.
That's it. Money. So that's 3 to 1.
I have 28, so that's 9.
9. And I have 0.
Yep.
Food. So
we said 2 to 1.
1 point. Yeah, so 1 point for every 2.
So that's 1 point.
So that's 1 point for you.
Mm-hmm.
Water towers. So empty water towers,
1,
which means
2, 3, 4.
you have 4 empty water towers.
Yep.
That's very good. I have 1 empty water tower, so that's 1 point.
You had 2 water towers.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of fields.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, onwards. End game.
Game and abilities.
Okay, so let's start with me. I'll get 1 point for
the equipment
every...
was supposed to be unused equipment, and then we're supposed to do the equipment, but it doesn't matter. We're talking about cards now with game end, which is basically the buildings.
Yes,
Okay.
the purple ones.
Yeah, the purple ones.
1 VP for every 10 coins you have, so that's 2 points.
Okay, I can do them separately, so that's 2 points, okay.
Get 2 for every 2 fields of the same type in your farm. So I have 2 vegetables, so that's 2 VP. I have 2 cereal, so that's 2 VP. I have an additional 2 cereal, so I'm at 6. And 2 fruit, so I'm at 8. Yes.
Any additional?
Yes. Equal to the distance of the tannery from the main silo. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So that's 6. That's good, right? So you're a total of 16 points.
Yes.
No, not 16, 14 points.
No, 16.
No, 16 points.
16.
Yeah. I can count. Okay, buildings for me are 1 VP for each different type of field and livestock within 3. So that's poultry. Okay, poultry, vegetables.
I think that poultry and meat count.
Oh, right. So, right.
Like this is poultry, comma meat, and this is
that's just
poultry
because
meat.
it's a different expansion and they didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'd still count them as 2, poultry and meat.
Yeah, poultry, meat, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cereal.
Very good.
And
you have fruit. That's 4 that I can see.
Okay, 4.
What about? Oh yeah, that's the same poultry meat.
Yeah. So farmhouse. So that's 8 points. So I'm on a total of 12.
Very good.
What?
Minus the number of empty spaces within 2, so that's 7 points.
Right.
I was very doubtful that you'd actually get any points from that, so I was wrong.
Yeah, 7 points.
11. Oh, wait, farmer's market?
Farmer, again, 1 VP for each field and livestock that you have 2 or more times in your farm. So I have So I have 2 turkeys and 2 ducks. In terms, yeah, that's different. Yes. So 2 turkeys and 2 ducks, so that's 2 points. 1 point for each of them. So that's 4 points.
Very good.
Right. So I'm on 15 for game and abilities, right?
Yep.
Okay. Awards.
I think money-wise I win, so I get free.
3 points for you.
Yes. And the other award is for immediates, so we're gonna have to count them.
Immediate. I have a 6, so we can stop. Yeah.
10.
Great. So you have 4 points.
Yep.
For a total of 7.
Yes.
Great. Attractions. So I get 2 points off of this.
And 18.
And 18.
So that's a total of 20.
20.
That's very good, honey.
Okay.
I only get a 5.
You get a 5. That's not nothing. Okay.
It's not 20 either.
Yeah. Okay, so 26 plus 3.
29.
29 plus
30.
1, 30. 30 plus 15, that's 45. 45 plus 20, that's 65 points.
Very good, honey.
Okay. 22 plus 2, that's 24. Plus 9, that's 33. 34. 38. 38. 38 plus 10, that's 48. 48 plus 6.
54.
54. For some reason in English it's harder. 54. Plus 7, 61. 61 plus 5, that's 66 points. Very good. You beat me by 1 point.
Did you count your separate VP, by the way?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, I did. Okay, very close. Very good. Okay. Thoughts?
I like the base game very much. I think it's a very dry but very fun game. I think it takes you in all sorts of different directions according to the cards, and I definitely like it much better as a drafting game. Like, the gameplay when you're not 2 players or when you're playing without the variant is that you take 6 cards and then you choose one and then you pass it. And what's it called? Draft and pass, pass and go, roll and pass, write and something. I don't know.
It's a card drafting game. Yeah.
And I like that a lot because you pretty much know what's coming, but you're not sure, and you're looking at others and you're getting their hand, and it's fun. I like it very much. It's a lot more sophisticated than other card drafting games we have.
Yeah.
It's several tiers over the usual stuff, which is like Sushi Go and stuff like that. So it's fun. I like the mini game of getting the water, putting the water, getting the food, getting the coins, and then checking it out. It's really, really fun, and it's usually very tight. Like, it's properly balanced, so you're always on the cusp of, depending on your strategy, like you can see. And that does get a bit tiring towards the end of a round when you have people who are just staring at their board counting numbers. But because of the nature of the game, where you choose a card and you all place it together, then it doesn't drag the game. Yeah, it doesn't drag the game, or at least doesn't feel like it drags the game. So base game, like it very much. Dry Euro optimization, and if you're into that sort of thing, it's a very good one. It really is. The expansions, I'm not so sold on them. I liked the events. Are they all positive? Because the ones we got were all positive. Oh, yeah, there's droughts, there's tax increases, parasites. Yeah, we were lucky. But if you remove the negative ones, I think that the events is very nice. These feel a bit arbitrary.
I should say that there are more than just these, but yeah. Okay.
Well, the ones we have feel a bit arbitrary. The equipment show's okay, but the livestock exhibition is weird, and we had to read it several times, the rules, to figure out what the hell they want from us. Because it's like, choose a type, but not meat, but whatever. And the same for the pie eating contest. I think there's a tightness to the base game, and when everyone's competing on getting the same type of livestock, when the livestock are completely random, it's just weird. It's just weird. And the same thing for the pie eating contest, because this is a lot less than you could get for money, which would use to buy cards. So why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's not a lot of points. It's a lot of food.
It's a lot of food.
And it...
Maybe if you're like, if you get stuck on a specific thing, you need a coin or you need a water and you happen to have extra food.
The awards, I want to point out, we had different ones when we did the initial setup. One of them said that you get 2 points for each poultry if you have the most. I read
and the
that.
same for every kind of card in the game.
Yeah. I was appalled. I was like, there's no way that one singular player who has the most gets like 10 or 12 VP out of one completely random award. No way. We're choosing something else and we're playing and we're having fun with it.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. And I actually did like the awards because they felt like things that you would get throughout the game, but you might want to edge it a bit forwards. Like the immediates are always great, and I took a bit more because of the awards, and money's always great, and I took a bit more because of that, and that helped. But 2 for each poultry.
Yeah.
You would have gotten 12 points out of that for absolutely no good reason.
And if you decided to race me on that, then just by the luck of the draw, you could have lost, and those were 0 points as opposed to 12 points, right?
Yeah. So while I like a few things about the expansions, I do think you should play it a couple of times with experienced players and just vet out the things you don't like.
Yeah, you don't have to like turn all modules on. You could just turn.
Yeah, this was more for a demonstration.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Okay.
So Art, you usually like to talk about components and stuff. They're great. I like the art. I like the text on the cards. It's usually very, very clear. And I also like the fact that a lot of them contradict each other or counteract each other or balance themselves out. And there are plenty of different strategies you can use. There's a huge variety of cards and they play really nicely together. Sometimes you might get a perfect combination. Sometimes you might just get a good one, but it usually works well. So yeah, recommended if you like it dry.
Yeah. So you mentioned the art and components. Do you feel it's thematic in any sense?
I said the word dry like 7 times.
Right.
So not very.
They're trying their best. Like with the rabbits joke.
I fully respect their attempts, and a lot of these things make sense.
Yeah.
Like the oxen are work, and if they have work around them, which means harvest actions, then you get more money, and it's cute.
It's cute, but it's
10
not
points
very...
for effort, the game's still dry.
Yeah, you don't really feel like you're building a farm. So I think it's a very good game. It's not excellent. It's not very
It's not
unique.
revolutionary.
It's not revolutionary, but it's a very fun game, and like you said, I think it plays up to I want to say 5, maybe with the expansion. But
well, the scoring board says 5, so yeah.
Which again, because it's a card drafting game,
it doesn't feel like 5. It's not like 5 in a typical Euro.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have 4 or 5 players and you want to get a card drafting, tableau building game, then this would be a very good option for that.
Yeah.
We do
get
need
a
to
large table.
Exactly. This is a table hoarder, so you do need to plan for that, especially with all the modules and everything. I think I like the equipment show specifically because it mitigates the luck of the draw with the equipment tiles, which
but even then you get free and you choose one, so it's not horrible. I like it as an option. Again, like it, but Go on.
So so I like building my own city or building my own thing in every game. I like building my own engine, and I like the mini optimizations. Again, if you are min-maxing, then you could spend a lot of time thinking, okay, this will generate 2 points, this will generate 3 points. Should I do that? Should I do that? But if you flow with it a little bit, then just you don't have to optimize it excruciatingly. So that's good. What else did I want to mention? Yeah, the only thing that I'm missing here is variable player powers. Like if we could have chosen like special powers that are unique to us, because basically we're the same, right? We don't have any distinction.
Which is okay.
I think it could have been cute having our own, like maybe our own conditions to meet in order to get VP or something that differentiates us. But maybe because we're drafting the same cards, then
I wouldn't mind it if they added it as a module, but I don't feel like it's missing.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And in regards to the expansions, I do like the awards. There are more even cards. We didn't really mention it because it's really hard to distinguish, but some cards are from the expansion, some cards are from the base game. You don't really have to get the extra cards. They're just nice for variety.
Yep. They're really not mandatory.
Yeah, the events are not mandatory and the attractions are not mandatory either.
Like, this is a huge stack of construction buildings.
You'll never see all of them.
We barely took like what? Yeah. 5 or 6 of those?
We are 2 players, but you're right.
Even if you had 5 players, you still wouldn't go halfway through the construction.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so I think that sums it up.
But
so very good. Highly recommended.
Yeah,
right?
just make sure it's what you like.
Yep. And compared to other, I mean, do you think there are other card drafting games that you prefer over this one?
Could you remind me what other card drafting games we've played?
Aside from Seven Wonders and Sushi Go?
Out. Yeah, well, those are very, very light games. It's very difficult to compare them to something like this.
Yeah. I actually don't think there are a lot of card drafting games
that are heavy.
Aside from these 2, yeah. I mean, at all. So, yeah. So, and that's bad, because I like card drafting. It's a very good mechanism to speed up a game.
Yes, I agree.
And to hate draft, like we did a little bit. Right? Okay. So,
highly recommended if you like them dry.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed this video and review, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.